Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Let's go.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. In motion goes the tight end. And now they'll audible to something else.
19 tight. 19, 18, pioneer.
2nd and 5. And ball complete. It's a rookie from Oklahoma. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Ball under 39. Here's 2nd and 9. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, Vasquez. And it's a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And a terrific return as they'll take it up past the 35. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's... This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, An open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Count. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Looking to throw. Vasquez. That ball caught by Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
60 broadcast. Cut 19. Cut 19.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready? Gotta be lying. 19 lying.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. In motion right, that's Harrison. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 14.
Let's go. Hey, Trash. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harrison. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Come on, come on.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Raiders at 8-2 on the year. And they come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. They'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a toss to Genty, headed right. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Hand off to Spears. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Raiders 14. Jaguars 3. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because, guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Second quarter from Vegas, the home-standing Raiders with a football here as they've got it 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Jaguars 3. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Vasquez. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Townsend. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
At the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Leonard. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And they open the lead out now to 25 points.
Next to score, Raiders 28, Jaguars 3. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ready, break.
2nd and 10.
19, 19.
Looking to throw. Vasquez. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Come on, set.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And I mean, it got his man complete. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass worked to perfection. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18, 5 in.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Jaguars are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Vasquez. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready?
Looking to throw. Vasquez. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
19 Lions.
They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down, Jaguars.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
18 Cardinal. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw again. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are pouring it on. Tucker with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 20. Five-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough. And he loses the football a second time. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw. Vasquez. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he will find his man on the outside. 2nd down on the yard. Operating from the gun, Vasquez. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. But he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's got his man on the out route. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Tootin will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set up. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Take go.
Over the middle, he's got Thornton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the 2nd half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material.
Cougar 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Spears with another carry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
Let's go now.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let him know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal.
Tucker's kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Vasquez. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Now a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Now Cowboy 80. 18, 5, cut 19, cut 19.
Looking to throw. Vasquez. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
18, Rodney, 18, Dragon, 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Operating from the gun. Vasquez. Finds Tootin out of the backfield. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun on 3rd down. Vasquez. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't readying up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Panther 6, 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 4th down, Vasquez. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
Dante Thornton, 34 yards. And the Raiders have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jaguars 10. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, check, Panther, go!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Let's go!
Back to throw. Vasquez. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. So no gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Vasquez. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Hawk 70, Dragon 60.
They'll try and throw for it here. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Nice.
Throwing to start the drive. Chamberlain. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
It's now 2nd and
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Chamberlain. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Shut up. 60 Eagles, 60.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Raiders 52, Jaguars 10. Mitch Wishnowsky set to
Here
kick
is
off.
Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On the jump.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun. Vasquez. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Vasquez. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down, Jaguars.
Cut it. Rig alert. Rig alert. Hawk 7. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Get up.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Dragon 60.
11-yard
60
line.
Bison. 60 Bison. Warrior 70. Go.
Looking to throw. Vasquez. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun on third down, Vasquez. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
On the set. Here we go. Here we go.
In motion right, that's Harrison. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go now.
2nd and 3. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 3 yards out. And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Cam Little to kick off.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
Throwing to start the drive. Chamberlain. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Back to throw. Chamberlain. He finds his man. Complete. It's Townsend. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
15-yard line.
Panther 60!
Looking to throw. Chamberlain. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Mustang 19!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 50 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Gets past one man. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Panther 60! Panther 60!
Back to throw now on 1st down. Thomas brings it in. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Back to throw. Vasquez to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
79 Broncos!
Looking to throw. Vasquez. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Off past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He finds his man, complete. It's Townsend. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Back to throw. Chamberlain. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Here's 2nd and 10. Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Got his man. It's Thornton. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Raider 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. Ginty out of the backfield. Down the right sideline. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 33 yards that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Blocking 18. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun. Chamberlain. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense,